Welcome back to Goal Rush, guys, where we talk all things soccer. Okay, I am still learning how to apparently plan things out here. So we're gonna kind of look at like some new seasons for soccer. The NWSL has announced a bunch of trades, and as has the MLS. Let's see. Oh, NWSL free agent. Okay, that's not what. Didn't really hit this. Yeah, so off-season transaction tracker for the NWSL. There's a bunch of free agents. Some were traded. Let's see. Okay. So, as of yesterday, Taylor Huff, signed a 3-year contract with till 2028 option with Bay FC. Just trying to kind of go through this. Some of the big ones was Mandy Hott, or now Mandy McLean, signed a 5-year contract with Utah Royals, which is kind of actually unheard of. Not like it's not like bad or anything. It's just more like teams tend to do like maybe the max like 3 years. I haven't seen in a while someone sign a 5-year contract. I think one of the biggest ones that happened within the last few days. Which I saw this press release on Facebook. It literally said message from Marta, and I was like, what? Like, it was either gonna be like one of like 3 things. Either she was gonna announce she's staying with Orlando, she was gonna go to a different team, or she was gonna retire altogether. Which I didn't think she was gonna retire because she said she wasn't. But again, things like that change. But she did sign a 2-year contract to stay with Orlando. Let's see. I'm literally just trying to go through these. It's not really like some of these people. Some more like Yasmin Ryan, who was traded to Houston. After I think a lot of these trades they were requested to be traded. Let's see MLS moves. Okay, I didn't want a YouTube video, dude. Transfer tracker. I didn't even know they had these. I would have looked this up way sooner. Yeah. You have New York City FC signed homegrown defender. Oh, this is a lot. And you can go to it's under MLSsoccer.com, but just type in MLS moves or even any. Let's see, Women's Super League. Why don't my phone stop working on me? Come on. Okay, it's not. I didn't need the definition. It literally just gave me the definition. I don't want the definition. Okay. My phone was working just 2 seconds ago. And now it doesn't want to work. Come on, phone. Alright, theoretically I would look that one up, but I'm not waiting on my phone to figure out how to load. Yeah, so there's been a lot of like players moving around. I've seen some players move from like big leagues in Europe to the MLS, which that's been happening for like, quite a few years, or not even that much. I'd say quite a few, but happening for a few years where players, you know, it's, investing in the growth of American soccer. Both men and women, you got the players, like big name players going to the MLS. Um, you also have like, big like investments in women's soccer. Like we saw Caitlin Clark invest in what was going to be the Cincinnati and NWSL team. Obviously, the expansion went to Denver. I think it's for like 2026. That Denver will be a new team, but it went to I think there were like three. What it was Denver, Cincinnati, and there was like one more, but those were like the main two I saw. Um, so yeah, like I think in terms of like growth for leagues, I think both are doing pretty well. Both are obviously taking very big difference in steps. Like the NWSL is like let's push ourselves out to European players and like bigger like business owners who want to invest and grow the sport, and then like the MLS is kind of like like doing what like Inter Miami did, and it's like, come over here, big name players. We want big name players. Like, because think people forget that like people were like, why did Messi decide to go to the MLS? It was because of I don't think it was because of this. But I think people forget this. David Beckham, like few years before Messi ever signed with Inter Miami, legitimately said, "I want players like Messi, big name players like Messi, to be on this team." And everyone was shocked when he went and joined the MLS. And I'm like, okay, you shouldn't have been shocked. I mean, David Beckham himself legitimately said it. That's what he wanted. I think he got what he wanted. So, yeah, I think the growth is there. Even for big name like men's leagues too. The growth has been there, and I just love how it's evolving. I do hope you guys enjoyed this little episode. And I will see you guys next week with a new episode. Peace.